Right, hi guys, hope that worked out for you. If not, just go back and check the blocks. You can remove the attributes, you can remove the events, and just keep going till you get it right. What we're going to do now is something very similar. I want the ship, now it's moving across the screen, I don't want it to be able to go off the edges of my flash animation, so I need to put some restrictors on there. So it's exactly the same procedure. I need to open up the ship. Again, it's another event, so I click onto the events, and I'm going to add another event. It's a basic event, and when updating, and I've got that familiar block there. Now this is going to be an sort of if else if. I need two conditions, so onto the flow on the right hand side here, so open up my if block. Yep, and an otherwise if. Note the otherwise there is like the else, there's no condition. I don't have to have it. So we'll just make sure this one slots in here. And they can be quite tricky to get into the right place. So if it doesn't go first time where you want it to, yeah, just move it away. So if this, otherwise if this. So two types of actions that can happen. Now what I want to do, if the x coordinate of the ship is 0, I want to set it to 1, so I want it to just make sure it can't bounce off the edge. So where x is 0, it's disappearing. So I'm going to need one of these equality blocks here. So again, I'm on flow, and I've scrolled down. If you can't see those, just scroll down. So I want less than 0. And what do I want to be less than 0? Well, the x coordinate of self, so it's the actor, there it is, the x of self, the x coordinate of self. If that is less than 0, then I'm going to get another block that will just set the x coordinate to 1. And I'm just popping that in the condition box there. You can just see it changes colour slightly, and that's going to pop into there. Now basically, if x value for the ship is reading 0, it's heading off out the screen. I won't be able to see it, it's going into negative x. So I need to stop that. So into the Actors tab, you could right click, and I need to set x, make sure we get them in the right place, to 1. So therefore it can't leave the screen on the left hand side, it can't disappear. Now the next condition is quite tricky because I need to get the width of the screen, and then I will need to take the size of the ship, the width of the ship, away. So this is quite a tricky few blocks to get. So I need a minus block, see if that's in numbers. Yep, and I'm going to need a greater than block. Would that be in there as well? No. And scrolling down on the flow, there we go, greater than. I'm going to pop this into here, and don't forget the x coordinate. Will that go into there? No, it doesn't seem to be activated, so let's pop him into here. No. Aha, there we go. If that one, then we need to take this one away. Now if the x coordinate of self, which is this one here, I'm on the actor position, so if it's x coordinate, don't forget this is the bottom left hand corner of the ship. If that is greater than the screen width minus width of self, then I know it's at the edge of the screen. Now to get the screen width, the easiest way is to go Scene, Basics, and it's the screen width. And now I just need the width of self, so it's the actor and width of self. So basically, the screen width minus the width of self, if the x coordinate is greater than that, I need to do something about it. And I need to just, and I'm looking for, actor properties, kill self, no. And I'm into actor motion, set X, because I'm going to reset that X coordinate value. It gets a little confusing here. I need two minuses. Let's drag them down here. And I'm just going to link these together by pushing them together. There we go. So, and I need to find that screen width. And width of self. Oops, start to lose the block a little bit. Drag him on. -1. So therefore it can't go off the edge of the screen on the right hand side. And we're just going to pop that. Oops. Into there. And then that whole block, you can get it to move now. These are very tricky to work with. I'm just going to slide that into there first. And then hopefully these will stay, yep, and pop that in there. And just wait till they light up before you drop them, because it can be very tough to split some of them. Don't forget to save what you've done, Control S. And we'll then go and check it works. So back to the dashboard, back to scenes. Don't forget you're an actor, so back to scenes. Open up the scene and then test your scene. And you should see that when you use the arrow keys now, your ship cannot disappear off the edge. All good. Now I'll leave you with the codes for that. There they are.